Hi guys, welcome back to Kids Grills. Today, racks of lamb. Happy days. But what I am going to do is I'm going to cook them two ways. And I'll tell you for why. Because people who've watched this channel know that I don't eat the fat. So I thought, fuck it, do you know what I mean? You're 52 now. 52? Fuck me, no, not. I'm 51. Oh, fuck it, I'm 51 now. I've got to try eating some of this fat of this lamb. So, I've prepared two. I've got one here where I've stripped all the fat cap off, and I've got one here where all I've done is score the fat cap. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to marinate them overnight. So I'm going to make up a very simple herby marinade. That's going in there, that's going in the fridge, and then tomorrow we're going to cook them exactly the same way. Commando Joe, indirect first of all, and then open up the grates and whoosh, give her a splash of heat. So first things first, let's get a marinade on a go, shall we? Now what I have here is I have some coriander and some flat leaf parsley. Oh look, that fucking pom-poms, don't they? Go Mickey, you're so fine, you blow my mind, Mickey. Right, okay. All we're going to do first of all, guys, we're going to take a big chunk of it, like so. And we are going to chop her up. And she's going in the bowl. We're going to make ourselves up a lovely marinade, all right? Now, I've got to make enough to cover enough for two racks of rib because we're going to smother them in it, basically. I do love lamb. I love them as lollipops. Do you know what I mean? In fact, what I am going to do is I'm going to, next time I cook lamb, I think what I'll do is instead of cooking it as a rack, I think I'm going to chop them up into the lollipops and then I'll cook them individually because I don't normally do that. I always cook in the rack. See, you never know. That might be a better option, mightn't it? Right, what was that? That was that's the parsley in there. Something similar to that, guys. That is going in the bowl. I don't know if that's going to be enough, but we'll soon see. And let's get a bit of the old coriander here. Nice big chunk of that. Who needs a pom-pom anyway, eh? I think my pom-pom days are over. And away we go. It will be interesting to see if I do like eating the fat. Now I'm going to have to render it, so she's going to have to get hot. That's a dead so I'm going to have to get some flame under it. I'm sort of hoping if I can get it to be like ribs, you know, like pork ribs, where I'll eat the fat off of those. So that's the sort of way I'm going to go for it. But there's quite a lot of fat cap on that lamb. So I don't know. Look, who knows? Making a right fucking messy, you know. In case you wondered, I put a glove on because I just cut my fucking finger, didn't I? Silly sod. Never mind. It happens. It won't be the fucking last time. I can guarantee you that. Right. So we've got our parsley is chopping. It's chopped up. We've got this nice coriander. That, oh, I do love the smell of fucking coriander. Happy days. Ah, we nearly lost half of it then. Right, that's going in the bowl. Okie dokie, something similar to that, guys. Okay, we need a bit more, we've got plenty of it. Then to that, all we're going to do is we're going to add a nice glug of olive oil. Want a fair amount, that's that. That was probably about a good cupful there, I reckon. Okay, and then to that, we're just going to add a splash of red wine vinegar. Lovely. And then to that, we're going to add about 1, 2, 3 cloves of garlic. And then quite simply, because it's fucking blowy out here, I tell ya. Then quite simply in here, we're going to add a nice big healthy chunk of salt. And we're going heavy on the pepper and all. All right. Let's give this girl a mix up. And guys, that is pretty much the marinade done and dusted. Something very similar to that. Now what we're going to do is going to make some space, clear up some of this shite. That's better. Fucking hate mess. The next stage, guys, is very straightforward. Okay, and I'll flip these over so we get the back first. All right. And all we're going to do is quite simply smother them. I may take them out and put them into a plastic bag afterwards. We'll see how we get on. But, yeah, I think I probably will do it, to be honest. Stick that on there like that. That's like so. And all we're going to do, just give them a flip, guys. And get them smothered. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Let's get it all. Can't beat these little spatulas, I tell you. They're fucking double handy for getting every last little bit out there. You lose half of it otherwise, look. Look at that. There she goes. And guys, that is us. I'll see you tomorrow. Hi guys, welcome back. Well, I know it's meant to be 24 hours, but it's actually been 48 hours. Everything just got caught up with me yesterday, so I didn't get time to cook these bad boys. But as you can see, smell nice, looking good. So what we're going to do is we are going to put these into the Commando Joe. We've got our one with the fat cap on, and we've got our one with the fat cap off. All right, I'm just going to take a bit of this olive oil out here. Not waste not, just give that another little coating. and it's be interesting to see what's going to happen here. As I said to you before, we're going to cook indirect to start us off. All right. Once it gets to just under our temperature that we want it to be, which is about 135, we are going to bring it off, open up the grates, and get some flame on the go. So we can try and, well, especially for the one with the fat cap on it, because I want to try and sear some of that, render some of that fat down, do you know what I mean? And then we're going to find out whether or not I can eat it with the fat on it. What's the worst thing that can happen? I can spit it out if I don't like it, can't I? Fucking hell. First things first, we're going to need a probe. So that is going to go straight in there, number one. And then this one, we'll go, which one's the fattier end, the thicker end actually? That is going straight in there. Lovely, jubbly. And guys, this is going on here. We've hit 350, which is where we want to be. We are using the Commando Connect today, making it nice and easy. Little spray for the stickage. And then we're going to go with the fat up to start us off. Are you ready? Listen for the sizzle. Oh, happy days. Happy days. Look at that. I'm not wasting any of this. A bit more of this back on here. Lovely. And I will save this little bit here for when we flip it over. There's still plenty of flavour on this tray. I ain't wasting none of this marinade. So when we come to do the flip, we shall stick that bit back on there. So anyway, guys, I'll see you. I'm going to come back and check on this in about 10 minutes to see how we're getting on. Oh, big shout out to my wife, Vanessa. This is my Valentine's Day present. Can you see the similarity? Thanks, babe. Appreciate it. Right, let's bring you over. Look at those bad boys. Happy days. Cool, I can't wait. Be interesting to see which one. Anyway, right, I'll see you in about 10-15 minutes. Okay, guys, we're at 10 minutes. Whoa, happy days. Now, I ain't going to lie to you. The one without the fat cap is obviously a lot closer to temperature than one with the fat cap, just purely because of the fucking thickness of it. You know what I mean? So all we're going to do is give that a flip. Lovely. Give that a flip. And as I said to you, I ain't going to waste that marinade. I'm going to hit this again. Lovely, jubbly. Want, not waste, not and all that. Now my meter probe is telling me that I've only got about 9 minutes left on this little one over here, which I can well believe. So we're going to have to probably get that off and move over one side to a direct cook, because I'm going to have to fire her up. Right, I'll see you in about another 10. Okay, guys, according to our probe, that little fella over here without the fat cap is at temp. So what we're going to do, or just under temp, because I want to finish her off under direct heat. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring this one off. Okay, plonk that straight on there. Look at that, happy days. Okay. And then we're going to turn this right side of this Commando Joe into a direct side. This needs a little bit of jiggery pokery, that's all. It ain't rocket science. We're going to take out that heat deflector. Lovely. Wonderful. And that is going on there. And then all we're going to do is quite simply stick this bad boy on here under some direct heat. Listen to that sizzle. Happy days. Lovely jubbly. Now we're shooting for 140 on this, an internal that is, and we was literally at 135. So I'm only just trying to pull an extra 5 degrees out of that. Just want to give it a little bit of a reverse sear, if you like. Make sure this doesn't get none, because she's still got a long way to go. And give her a flip. Now all that olive oil on there is going to help raise some flame, that's for sure. Just to give her a nice little sear. And then we're going to have to stage try it, guys, because this one's got a while to go. And that is just purely down to fat cap. And my plan is to hopefully render enough of that fat cap it don't taste too fatty. I can imagine the people watching this going, what are you fucking talking about, mate? Do you know what I mean? And then one more last little flip. Happy days. And then she's coming off. Okay, guys, that is it. She is coming off. Look at that. Happy days. Right. Let's bring this, make sure this is definitely on the old indirect side over here. Okay. And let that finish off. Okay, guys. Nearly. We are rested. Are you ready? This is our non-fat cap. This is how I would normally cook a rack of lamb. So first things first, I'm just going to go straight in the middle like so. Oh, happy days. I'm happy with that. Now, let's go straight across here. Little bit of board juice, guys. The old bones are cracking out. I should have probably put a bit of tin foil on those. That to me is perfect. Are you ready? Oh mate, that is so juicy. Okay, I'll tell you saying, I am happy. That is absolutely beautiful. Let's just say, how I would normally cook a rack of lamb is that. Take the fat cap off, and to me that's beautiful. I can cut into there, nice, nothing to worry about, there's no gristle, no fuck all. So, when this next bad boy comes out, we'll see what this one tastes like and see whether or not I can handle it with the fat cap on there. All right, I shall see you when that bad boy's ready. Okay guys, we are there. Happy days. I mean, don't get me wrong, it looks nice, even the little crisscross pattern in the fat and all of that, do you know what I mean? Now, all we've got to do now, guys, is get this bad boy ramped up. Do you know what I mean? Because we are going to need some direct heat because I need to sear that fat. So to do that, I'm going to take the other grate off as well. Put that on there. Take that probe out. I'm going to turn this over. And there we go. Uppity hop, flippity flop. Let's go old school on this thing. Turn the old Commando Connect off. Open that up. There we go. Let's get some flame on the go now, shall we? That's what we're talking about now. Happy days. Now, I'm not going to lie to you. While we've been waiting for this one to cook, I have been munching into that other rack. It's fucking handsome. We've got to get this seared off for me, guys. I want to kill it, but I've got to make sure that fat is crispy for me to eat. It looks nice though. And let's give her another little flip. How are we looking here? Alright, we're just about there, guys. Alright, I think that's us. Let's bring this bad boy off. Happy days. Well, there you have her, guys. There you have her. Just going to give her a few minutes to rest. Okay, guys, we are rested. Are you ready? Fat cap or no fat cap? That is the question. There's certainly a lot more meat on it. Let's go straight down there. Are you ready? Well, I mean, I'm certainly happy the way she's cooked. I'm going to have this piece over here. Nice bit of that fat on there. Oh, stay still. Go in, going in, going in. Oh, are you ready? Here we go. Well, I've got to be honest, it's juicier with the fat. Am I a lover about eating that big chunk of fat there? Not overly, but the meat is definitely tender. Jeez, in fact, it's fucking lovely. That is fucking handsome. I am eating around the fat. I think, if I'm being honest, the convenience of the fat not being on it compared to having to eat around the fat. Let's have another bite of this bad boy. This is the non-fat cap one. Okay, here I'm at. The one that's cooked with a fat cap, I would say is definitely juicier. The one without the fat cap, for me, is easier to eat, so I'm going to stay with my non-fat cap, all right? Either way, if anyone put either of these in front of you, you wouldn't be upset. Now remember, don't forget to push all the fucking buttons, and I'll see you next time.